Welcome back to another episode of Tales of Xillia. And I just ran through there and found out it's an area where I should definitely not be going anymore at the moment. Enemies had like 8,000 health, did several hundred damage per hit. I just died quite quickly. So, yeah, let's not go there. Lord, it was a learning experience. I know how far I have to go.
That mountain beyond the village sure is something.
That's the Neokara Holomont. It's a special land where 4 spirit climbs meet.
And time to go out and do some killing. Monster killing, of course. Not gonna just randomly kill people. Not that randomly killing monsters is any good, I suppose, but who knows, maybe they could be useful. I must always forget to do that. Hit square to backflip while in midair.
Who's next?
Demon Fist! It's not working? Roller Dance!
My sword rings true.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Probably my least favourite end of battle call, that. My sword rings true. Grr, arg. No. I'm just running around singing this song. And there's no song to be sung. I'm not even sure if that's how that song goes. Probably not. Oh, it's adorable. Still gonna kill it.
Now, and one! Take this! Alright!
Nice job.
Let's go!
Roger.
Igneous Cry!
Shoot.
Now!
The likes of you will not stop me.
Yeah. Now that one's better. Apprentice Binder. Have a look. Down and in, yeah. Usually when I play this and I'm not recording for a Let's Play or something, I'll fight every enemy in the areas I go to. That's how I keep decently leveled but not over leveled. But because I am doing a Let's Play, it would probably get quite boring if I just slaughtered every enemy I come across. So I will run past quite a few of them. That's where my off-screen grinding comes in. Unfortunately, where you may miss a few skits, as you already have. I attack you, but not from behind.
Focus! Alright! Next up! Roller Dance!
Finish them. You have big hands. Interesting. No wonder you pack quite a punch.
My hands are gigantic. And, as I said, I'm going to do quite often. I think it's time for a change of costume. Or an alternate colour of costume. Ooh. It's a nice bit of water. It's just the kind of place you'd fight a boss sometime. So I'm thinking we may come back to this area at one point. I do not know. Or it could just be some nice scenery.
Demon Fist! One! Roger! Final down! Attack! Fall! Burn! It's not working? Who's next? You did it! You, thanks.
Should have gone a little easier. Alright, not bad.
I'll level up. Oh yes, and we get to a certain point, level 13 and up, we get 4 points on our lithium orb. Or lithium orb thing per level. Which is good because the higher it gets, the further out, the more we need What skill did I get? Prevent encounter links? I don't know about that, because encounter links mean you get more enemies to fight. Before, when I played this not recording, I got every one of these before I moved on to the next path, or like expanded it, but I'm not actually sure if that's a good idea. So I'm gonna open it up every time I can and continue getting the more of these, because you get more each time. Just in case, you see, just in case. Who knows, you may be able to get all of the lithium nodes on your lithium orb at max level, or you may not. And I'd hate to get a load of unnecessary skills, you see.
Over already?
Because knowing my luck, I'll probably end up getting a load of skills which I don't need and will never use, where I could have got extra stats and could have been like 400 points higher than I end up being at the end. It may not sound like much, 400 points, but 400 attack points could be like an extra 1,000 attack in every hit in a combo. You just never know.
Over already?
It would appear so, Jude. It would appear so. Have a drink of my drink. Also, guys, if you're watching this, please have a flick through my other videos, and I've got quite a few series and video, well, quite a few projects at the moment, but none of them are really on the front burner at the moment. I've also got other ideas. I'm thinking about doing a no commentary story based light side Sith on Star Wars The Old Republic, not The Old Republic, Star Wars, yeah, it is The Old Republic.
Thanks.
Thinking of Knights of the Old Republic for a second there. Anyway, going through the story is a light side Sith who's trying to who either starts dark side but becomes light side, or is always light side and decides he wants to try and change the Empire from within. Picking my options and stuff with it, I don't know, I've got lots of ideas what I would like to do, and in quite a few cases just not the means to do them, which is a bit of a shame. You know, I'd like to be able to do more games like this, new games when they come out, or even a review version where I'm allowed to do let's plays of them, or something like that, but also the equipment to be able to do it. I just don't have the money for it, which is a big shame. You need the moolah to do almost anything these days. I'm going to get by with what I do. I have fun, and I hope people watching it also have a blast as well. Of course, I always like a good story. I mean, if I could pie chart my life, my spare time, 20% of it is playing games like this, 20% is playing games with my friends, and the rest is reading fan fiction. I like a good story. Always have, probably always will. That's why I was such a fan of the Star Wars Online. A very, very interactive and good story. If you haven't played the game, it's free to play. And could give it a heads up, you may like it. Same for Star Trek Online. That's also free to play and very fun. some plugging there for some companies. I also play D&D Neverwinter. I'm actually doing like a mini-series thing with some friends, or I would be, but my computer doesn't seem to handle it very well, and it crashes a lot very easily. But I'm apparently not the only person, whether it's just overall game instability or just soft and hardware conflicts. It's been said in the forums that it's their side, not our side, so I'm going to trust that and wait for a patch and give it a try each time. If it continues crashing, then I'll keep trying, because it is a fun game to play with your friends. Just dungeon crawling and slaughtering enemies, always fun. Let's have a look. I killed the enemy. I could run back and get the item from her, but I'm going to go through here. Continue with the story. I would say I'll try and get all the side quests, but there is inevitably going to be some that I'm going to miss, or just not know how to complete.
In here.
Is this your house?
My house? I've never really thought about it like that, but I suppose so.
Boy, you're really in the sticks. What do you do for fun out here?
My mission is not to entertain myself. I do spend time reading books written by humans, if you must know.
Sounds fun.
Let's perform the ceremony.
So, is this okay?
Perfect. Thank you.
Just turn the scintillation off. Let me know if you prefer it this way. I'm actually thinking it does look a little better. Some of the edges aren't quite as soft, but doesn't matter. Clearer and crisper.
Mila!
And that didn't go well.
Lady Mila!
Oh, is that you, Ivor?
Lady Mila, I was worried sick. This looks like the rite of the Four's Advent. Why would you perform such a ritual? Wait, what's going on here? Efreet, where are you? Undine, come out! Lady Mila, what has happened? I cannot believe it.
So, why do you think you can't summon the spirits? Are they dead or something?
Idiot! A great spirit cannot die!
Was I supposed to know that?
Just like a lesser spirit, a great spirit becomes a fossil when it passes away. Yet its power transfers into the next great spirit. At least, that's what they say. Nobody's ever seen it happen.
Oh, so I've heard.
That's blasphemy. Spirits are undying beings that dwell in the spirit world. It's beyond your understanding.
Thinking
Well,
bows.
maybe that device captured the four great spirits instead of killing them.
That's what I was thinking as well, Jude.
Impossible! Mere humans could never capture the Great Four.
But the four great spirits aren't answering their lord's summons. If you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth.
If you leave an egg in a box, and somehow that egg should get crushed, the cause must lie within the egg itself. Good old Howe's egg principle. You really are an honor student.
A Spyrix advanced enough to capture even the Four. When that happened, I then lost my power as Maxwell.
Mila?
Now you will all leave. This is holy ground, and you'll desecrate it no more. I'm the only one ordained to serve Lady Mila.
Ivor, please leave as well. You can go home.
Huh?
Let me see. How should I put this? You're annoying.
I'd usually say poor guy, but he is annoying.
Lady Mila wouldn't be in this predicament if it wasn't for you blasphemous fools. For the love of Maxwell, I knew I should have never left her side.
Mila wasn't kidding about his short fuse.
Hey, are you even listening to me?
Yeah. I mean, huh?
Heed my words. Henceforth, only I shall serve the Lady Mila. Interfere at your peril.
You gonna stick around?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be back at the village.
I have to figure out what I can do. Oh, what's wrong? I thought you were gonna rest.
I would say the same to you. You didn't go back to the village?
No.
Well then, let's go set you up with the villagers. What's wrong? Worried you won't fit in?
No, that's not it. So, what are you gonna do now? Will you return to Fenmont to destroy the Lance of Kresnik?
Yes. When you consider that the Lance drained mana from the Four, along with the other people there, we can assume the mana serves as some kind of fuel. The Lance must gather mana before it can be used as a weapon. I doubt it will be ready immediately. I suspect their mana gathering activities will continue.
Are you planning to go alone?
Stop beating around the bush. If you want to tell me something, just say it.
I want to know, how come you're so brave?
You've taken an interest in me, haven't you? Bravery. That's not really it. I have a task to perform, and I do whatever it takes to complete the task. It's that simple.
But you're only human now. Isn't this mission too big for just one person? I mean, you could die.
That changes nothing. The task must be completed.
You really are brave.
Any other questions? Then let's go back.
Hey,
Yes?
can I come too? With you?
Your whole life was turned upside down because you got involved with me. You don't regret it?
Well, sure, a little bit. But it's too late to cry about it now. It's not like I can turn back time. Now that I'm neck deep in this, I want to help you, if I can.
You really are a do-gooder, aren't you?
You think so?
I didn't stay behind in the shrine to rest. I was hoping to sneak off without dragging you into things again.
Really?
Yes. Consideration for others was something I learned on our little journey together. It's not as easy as I thought. Anyway, let's head to the village. Now that you found me, I suppose I'm in no rush to leave anymore.
Okay.
Nice conversation there. I'm guessing that Lance of Kresnik, if you remember, it was that big cannon look-alike thing. I guess it charges mana, and then you can use it as like a long-distance artillery piece or something. And considering they may be a little nervous about all the clans on this island going into war or something.
Wasn't Alvin with you?
No, I think he went back to the village.
A weapon of mass destruction. Not a good thing to have. Tempted to do a little grinding around here with just these two. I did not see that I was fighting. Pardon me.
Swallow dance! Focus! Over already?
Okay, let's make our way back to the village. Picking up items along the way. When I get to the village, I'll remember to tell that lady I killed the monsters and get whatever she's going to give me, and then go on. While being chased by every monster on the mountain. That's just the way I roll. As I said earlier, I was talking about that Sith thing. If you think it's a decent idea and you want to see it, let me know and I'll do the video. The videos I've already got, the co-op Let's Play thing with me and Xgenosis won't be continuing because he no longer has his game. Mainly because his internet is extraordinarily slow, so keeping up with the updates was a bit tough for
I
him.
didn't expect to see Mila with you. So, you've made up your mind.
Yeah, I'm going with Mila.
Whoa, you're quite the flip-flopper. I thought you regretted getting involved.
True, but I've made my decision to help her and I'm sticking to it.
Is that right?
Alvin, thanks for all your help. Oh, I almost forgot. We still need to pay you.
Ah, yes. My fee. I ran into some hayseed. He said he'd pay it.
One of the villagers?
Yep. He was all, "Thank you for looking after Lord Maxwell, and you saved our spirit."
That sounds like the Elder. He shouldn't have offered. Alvin, I'll pay you myself.
You need to learn how to read your people, Mila. That old man was tickled pink to pay your debt. You'd crush him if you refused.
You think so?
I know so. Anyway, he told me to wait here for him. That was ages ago, though. Not sure what's holding him up.
He's still in the village, right?
Most likely. We should find him.
Don't forget to take care of anything you want while I'm still around. Once I get my reward, I'm out of here.
Thank you for all that you've done. Now we can once again visit the shrine without having to fear for our safety. While there are quite a few monsters still along the trails, I will be honest. Alpheas. Run around with some Alpheas for a little while. Won't keep them, but we'll have them on for a little bit at least. Some of these things look good, some look strange, and some are just plain unusual.
Lord Maxwell, and your companions, forgive me for making you wait.
Worry not. I hear you've prepared payment for Alvin.
Yes. The villagers all pitched in and collected a small fund ages ago. It's the least we can do to help you, Lord Maxwell. You hear farmers, not fighters, after all.
I see.
Told you.
I appreciate everything you've done for me. So my debt is paid. Thank you for everything.
Yeah, thanks.
It was fun. See you around.
And just like that, he's gone.
That's a mercenary for you, I suppose.
Yeah.
Lady Mila. Will you be departing again?
Yes. Look after the village.
But I would rather accompany you. I wouldn't dare leave your holy care in the hands of this blasphemous, uncouth, shifty, backstabbing stranger.
Ivor, tell me again of your duty.
My duty? Why, it is to serve you, Lady Mila.
And what of your other duty?
To protect the people of Niakara. Those who can't protect themselves.
Exactly. And now you see why Jude shall accompany me on this journey. While you fulfill your second duty.
But Lady Mila, you wouldn't have lost the great spirits if not for him.
No, the fault was mine and mine alone. Indeed, if Jude hadn't been there, I might never have returned safely to Niakara.
Thanks. I'm only trying to help.
But Lady Mila!
The matter is not open to debate. Will you abandon your duty to this village?
No.
Then let's be off, Jude. I hope they haven't closed off the sea haven.
So does that mean we'll be passing through Hamil again on the way?
Yes, that's not a bad idea.
Really? Is that okay?
It will give us a chance to check up on Rashagal's activity here in Azul. If we're lucky, we might even find a way to sneak into Fenmont.
Gotcha. We'll stop by Hamil then.
Safe travels to you, Lord Maxwell.
Thank you.
Tell you, just want Jude to look back and go,
Lady Mila!
yoink!
Please, return to us safely!
What an idiot. Yep, and I've rooted for some idiot characters before, but he just takes the cake.
So, that woman is supposed to be Maxwell? And you claim she has lost her powers, Pressa?
Yes.
If she's already hidden the key somewhere, we could have a problem.
The fault is mine. I underestimated them. I apologize.
If I'd only known that woman was Maxwell, I would have forced her to reveal the key's whereabouts. No matter. It is in our best interest to let her wander freely for now.
Yes. Let her attract the attention of Rashagal, while we quietly put all the pieces in place.
Any word from Agria?
She says they appear to have decided to construct a new key to replace the one they lost.
We cannot ignore that.
Zhao, you no longer need to watch over the girl. Join the search for the key.
But, sir...
If the Rashagal soldiers have withdrawn, you need not monitor her personally.
It only makes sense for priorities to change. The data is safe after all.
As you say.
Pressa, rendezvous with Agria and infiltrate Fenmont.
Oh, so it's truly safe to leave Maxwell alone?
Yes. We still have another pawn on the board. I'll have him search for the key as well.
Don't mind me, but I can't help but think Alvin is that pawn.
What is it?
I was mulling over our options. What if we can't take a boat straight to Fenmont?
Well...
I vote against taking the land route from Aljul. Crossing the mountains would be a real pain.
Alvin?
We could head toward Sherrilton from Sapstrath Sea Haven.
We? What do you mean, we?
That handmaid of yours offered me a little job. He wasn't so crazy about his exalted spirit traveling with a pipsqueak for a protector. Plus, the good village folk overpaid me. It'd be a stain on my professional pride if I didn't give them their money's worth.
Very well. Good to have you back.
Yeah, thanks for coming along.
Thank Ivor and the villagers, not me. So, what's the plan?
First, we head to Hamil to investigate Rashigol's movements.
If they're still there, that is.
Then you better take this. Keep it handy, just in case. Shall we go?
Mm-hmm. Yes, we will. Well, as I was saying, the reason why Elvin seems a bit suspicious is, if you remember, when we were back in the laboratory place, he was watching us. He was on the balcony thing, watching us as we fell off the walkway thing. Although I don't think he's a bad guy.
How could the four great spirits get captured?
Fundamentally, the four are masses of mana. The Lance of Kresnik absorbs mana and apparently is able to store it.
I never thought that was even possible.
Apparently it is.
We have to go rescue the four then.
I do like the pluck, but this might be a case where a bit of pluck will get you a lot of dead. A pissed off med student's probably not a tall order for the group that bagged the four great spirits.
That'll be a pretty cool line later in the game. You've taken down Aljul, you've slaughtered your way across the enemy's lines and then, who the hell are you? Me? I'm just a pissed off med student. I've got to add that line on a story sometime.
Demon Fist!
Who's now?
You did it!
Far too easy.
And I'm starting to get quite a few skills. It's time to change them around a little bit. I will have Silver Strike is my standard circle button. I will have Healer, Recovery Ring, and Steel as my D-pad and D-pad or left button, and I will have my R up, R left, R right, R down as my attack ones. So up will be Demon Fist. Left will be down will be Swirling Vortex. That will leave Swallow Dance. No, I've still got one more to go. I'll just throw another Silver Strike in there.
Where'd you go after you left the shrine in Neokara?
That's a secret for grown-ups.
It sounds like you're trying to hide something.
Figured that out, did you? Do you want to ask what I was doing?
If you don't want to tell me, that's fine.
If it's fine with you, then I ain't telling.
You don't want to tell me?
You don't want to ask?
I'm starting to think I'd rather not know.
I'm starting to think you're probably right.
It's a mirror of those two starting to act like brothers.
Don't get killed.
Now! Now!
Who's next?
Fire! Demon Fist!
All right!
And the reason why I've changed the button setup around is that it's easier to press that, and that than to press circle and up, circle and down, circle and left. So you can just string the combos together a little smoother and easily. Or more easily.
Is it alright to just leave the temporal stones there without putting them back?
It's fine. Just keep quiet about it and no one will even know it was us.
Yeah, that's... that's the real Bart Simpson kind of philosophy, that I didn't do it. Just don't start singing I didn't do it rap. Yep. I could actually use the world map like that and just go to the different area, but I'm going to run back. Mainly because this video is getting towards the end and I want to end it just before I go back into the city. Nice place again, no boss hiding up there.
Watch out for the rocky outcroppings. They might be monsters in disguise.
Yes, I have very good eyes. The thinking pose. Why do all intelligent characters seem to have some kind of thinking pose?
Should have gone a little easier.
If I can do any videos for Final Fantasy XIV, what kind would you want to see? Actual story ones or boss runs? Dungeons and stuff with some friends?
When you fall like that, Mila, you might want to, hold down your skirt.
Why? Wouldn't it be difficult to keep my balance in that pose?
Maybe because we can see up it when you jump down, or it flies up. Well, at least we can say Jude is not a perv. Another thing running back like this does, it allows me to pick up all these extra items and I can gather them and hoard them a bit and use them to upgrade my item stores. I'm not sure if the next room, actually no, I think there's a little bit more to go, but I'll save it here just in case. Now I know the quality of the videos may not be perfect. I could probably get quite a bit better quality by just recording it through a third-party thing and not streaming it like this, but this is about as high quality as I'm going to get with files as small as I'm going to get. I mean, the files are barely 120 megabytes for like a 40-minute video. Pretty cool.
Oh boy, that handmaid of yours is a piece of work.
I don't value his temper, but he is quite skilled.
He said he's been serving you for years.
Yes, he cleans up the shrine, he runs errands, always with a lot of enthusiasm. He buys my clothes and arranges them into outfits.
What?
Wow, your handmaid has exquisite taste.
Yes, the clothes are very comfortable. I quite like them.
So then, he's basically the game version of Gok-1. I can see that. Although I think Gok-1's a little less extravagant. Ah, well, it could be worse. It could be like the game's version of Richard Simmons. And why did I use Richard Simmons as an example and not the British guy? Well, I'm sure quite a few of you may know who I mean. It's because I've been watching a lot of Who Line Is It Anyway lately. And just this morning it was the episode which it had Richard Simmons in it. Or Ryan Stiles and Colin Mockery. And I'll end the video here. I think, is that... Yeah, it's Hemel Western District. Thanks for watching, I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like the video, subscribe, and above all, please leave some comments and feedback, and I'll get back to you on them, and I'll see you in the next episode.